guys, I'm Dr. Casey and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my go-to core stability drills. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell to be reminded of any future videos. Let's get started. First, I'm going to be showing you the diaphragmatic breathing. This is great so you can learn how to brace your core appropriately. There are a few ways that you can practice this. I'm going to do facing up on your back and then facing on your stomach too. The first thing that you want to do is make sure your back is flat on the floor. Hands are by your side, feet are bent, feet are touching the floor, okay? Make sure you're gripping the floor with your feet. From here, you want to, when you breathe in through your nose, you're going to expand your belly. And when you breathe out, you're going to push everything down. So breathe in. So as you notice, I'm not lifting my chest up. Everything is from down here. I'm not breathing up like this. Everything is going through the diaphragm. So, and then to make it harder, you can do it with one leg up. Make sure that back is flat. So when you breathe in, do not rotate or tilt or shift. It's just another way to add some distractions and make sure you're working on different cues. Or you can bring both legs up to a tabletop. This is a little bit harder. And breathe in and then you should get to the point where you're doing this naturally versus breathing through your chest. When you breathe too much through your chest, you're going to actually cause more issues. Sometimes you could cause injury to your mid-back, put more pressure on your low back, many things down the line. So that's why diaphragm breathing is what you should be doing normally. Next, I'm going to be going over the dead bug. It's one of my favorite core stability moves that I show all my patients. There's so many variations to it. So we're going to start with stage one. Again, you're on the floor, back is flat. First step is bringing your legs up to tabletop, feet are flat. So the first step is you're just going to tap one heel at a time. Again, you're going to have already that brace in your core, so you practice your diaphragm breathing, and then you're going to tap your heel down. Keep that back flat, that neutral spine. Don't let your back tilt or arch. If you have pain with this, then you are not ready for this exercise. Make sure you consult with your local Chiro or PT and make sure this is an appropriate exercise for you. Also, if you feel that this is uncomfortable for your neck, if you're on a flat floor, grab a pillow and put it underneath your head just to give you that natural neck support, okay? Arms by your side. Again, stage one is just a heel tap. And if you're just starting here, that's great. Just make sure you do about 2 sets of 10. If you hear any popping or clicking in your hip, this is a good variation so that you will isolate the hip out of the picture. To make it a little bit harder, again, keep that back flat, core braced. You're gonna extend that foot a little bit out straight. So keeping that foot flexed, this is a little bit harder. It's a great core stability move. And then to make it harder, you add your arms in. This section, you wanna make sure back is flat. Again, drop those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Keep everything nice and tight in here. That's my favorite word, nice and tight. You're going to extend your opposite arm, opposite leg, and then together. This should be slow and controlled, about 3 seconds out. Keeping that core tight, make sure your back is flat, and then together. And see how my hands are straight? I'm not bending them like this. Super straight, and then together. Super straight, and then together. You can even make this harder. You can add resistance. You can add bands. You can have bands to your hand. You can put something in between your knees. But the core stability dead bug movement is amazing for beginners. For any other movement that you're going to do, it's going to help with overall function and overall movement. The next exercise I'm showing you is called the bird dog. It's another great core stability movement. I'm going to be showing you the first step of it. You're going to go into a tabletop position. I'm going to start with just extending my legs first so I can work on my glute and core stability, matching that before I add in any opposite arm or hand variations. Make sure neutral spine. Again, lock those shoulder blades in. So you want to make sure that you're gripping the floor with your hands, tuck your toes under, and you want to make sure that lower core is nice and tight, so then that way you do that, you tuck the pelvis under just a little bit. And then what you're going to do first is just slide your leg out while activating that glute, just like that. see how I'm not trying to shift or tilt my hips? I don't want to do this because then you're going to take out the core. So keep those hips locked and slide. You're going to keep this super tight and slide back, and then the other way and slide. It's almost like you're doing a robotic movement, but it's a really great, amazing tool to help strengthen your core and glute stability movement. Because my knees are bothering me on this floor, I'm going to do what I will recommend for you to do is grab a towel, roll it up, put it underneath your knees. It'll just give you that extra support so you don't feel that pressure on your knees, especially if you have issues with knees. We just went over how to do the bird dog with just the kick slides. So now I'm going to show you with a little bit more extension, and then I'm going to show you with the other variation of using your arms. Again, pelvis tucked under, lower core braced, grip your hands on the floor, keep shoulder blades locked in, and you're going to just lift up a tad and kick back like that. And if you notice, I'm keeping my hips as stable as possible, and then together. And you're bringing it up. And I'm staying in a neutral position. I'm not tilting or lifting, staying here. These are really slow movements that you want to do. Like I said, more like a robotic movement. So you want to do about 3 sets of 6 to 8. You don't really need to do that many to get the benefits of it. Now I'm going to be showing you with the arm variation. Again, I am keeping my arms straight and then together. Super slow and then together. These are my go-to core stability moves: diaphragmatic breathing, dead bug, and bird dog. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and make sure to hit that bell to be reminded of future videos. As always, move well first, then move often. Thanks for watching.